In December 2019, 32-year-old Judith Nakitu boarded a plane from Uganda to Saudi Arabia, carrying not just her suitcase, but the hopes and dreams of her entire family. Like thousands of women, she left home to work as a domestic worker, chasing the promise of better wages and a brighter future. For the first few months, Judith stayed in touch. Her voice brought comfort to her brother Robert through regular WhatsApp calls. She reassured her family that she was safe working for her employer, Mr. Saad Daffa. But then everything changed. By March 2020, Judith went silent. Her phone stopped ringing. Messages were left unread. Calls went straight to voicemail. Worried and desperate, Robert reached out to her employer. What he heard next would haunt the family forever. Judith, he claimed, had been involved in a car accident and was in critical condition. But something didn't feel right. When the family begged for proof photos, hospital details, anything, Mr. Daffa refused. And then, suddenly he blocked them. Just like that, their only connection to Judith was gone. Panicked, the family turned to the recruitment agency in Kampala Nile Treasure Gate Company, the same agency that had arranged Judith's journey. The agency tried to calm them. They confirmed the accident and insisted that the Ugandan embassy was monitoring her care. They blamed the COVID-19 pandemic for delays, saying Judith couldn't return home. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, months turned into 2 long years. Judith became a ghost alive, but unreachable in a foreign land. Then in October 2021, the phone rang. Judith was finally coming home. But the woman who arrived at the airport was not the Judith they remembered. She was a shadow of herself. Half of her body was paralyzed. She could barely walk, barely speak. Before reuniting her with her family, the recruiters rushed her through their own doctors. They claimed everything was normal, even stating that all her organs were intact, but the truth couldn't stay hidden for long. While bathing her, the family made a shocking discovery. A long, jagged surgical scar stretched across Judith's abdomen. Something was terribly wrong. As Judith slowly regained strength, fragments of memory began to return. She remembered her employer taking her to the hospital, not for an accident, but for a COVID-19 vaccination. After that, darkness. She lost consciousness, and when she woke up, she had a wound she couldn't explain. The family rushed her to Mulago National Referral Hospital for a scan. The results were devastating. Judith's right kidney was missing. It had been surgically removed. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't a medical emergency. It was something far more sinister. The revelation shook Uganda. 4 directors of the recruitment agency were arrested, accused of human trafficking and conspiracy linked to an organ trafficking syndicate. Meanwhile, in Saudi Arabia, a court ordered Mr. Daffa to pay Judith around $70,000 in compensation. But no amount of money could restore what was taken. Judith had left home chasing a dream. She returned with a scar, a missing organ, and a story that exposed a dark and dangerous reality. Behind every promise of opportunity, there may be a hidden cost, and, for Judith Nakitu, that cost was a part of her own body.